So when we actually find a probability of statistically independent events or dependent events, there are three probabilities which we actually find. One is marginal probability, second is joint probability, and third is conditional probability, right? Marginal, joint, and conditional.
Okay.
So suppose there is some event E and you find a probability of that thing. So just simply finding the probability of an event is a marginal probability. Okay.
Okay.
And joint probability means that occurring of two events or more, two or more independent events together. Like suppose I say P A B, A and B are occurring together. So the probability will be the multiplication of probability A into probability B. These are for independent events. Okay.
Um. Okay. Can you join? What? Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
This the first one is a marginal probability. Like
Yeah.
PA, this PA is a marginal probability, PB is a marginal probability. But
Okay.
PAB, I mean having a probability of E and A and B together, which is equal to PA into PB.
Yeah.
This is a joint probability.
But how come they're not using the equation like P and then A plus B on the left side?
Well, that is a P A or B. I mean either P A is happening, B is happening, or both are happening. But if I am saying that A and B are actually happening together and they are independent events. Well,
Mm.
we are talking about independent events. We are not talking about dependent events. We are not talking about
Okay.
mutually exclusive events. We are talking about independent events. So when we are talking about independent events and they are happening together, then they are basically multiplication uh, of marginal probability.
Okay.
Let me give you example. Suppose um, you toss two dice, uh, two fair dice. The on first die you can get 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? And on the second die you can again get 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? And
Yeah.
I say that the first first tossing will give you 6 and the second toss will give you 2. Tossing of first dice will give you 6 and tossing of second die will give you 2. So now these are joint probability because getting 6 on first die and getting 2 on second die, they are independent events, right? Right. So
Yeah.
this will be equal to P6 into P2, getting P of 6 on first die and getting 2 on second die. And what is P6? It's 1/6 because 1 2 3 4 5 6 can happen and getting
Yes.
6, so it's one
It's
by six and it's again 1/6, which is
okay.
1/36, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Now the third thing is a conditional probability. What is conditional probability? Conditional probability means conditional probability is denoted like PB and there is a line and then A. What it means that you are finding a probability of B and it is given that probability of sorry, event A has already happened. You're finding the probability of B and it is given that A has already happened. Uh, Let me give you example. Uh, you have a bucket of balls in which 3 black balls are there, black balls, and 7 green balls are there. 3 black and 7 green. Okay, and
Okay.
you have to find the probability of getting a black ball provided the in first chance green ball has been chosen, right?
Mhm.
See, uh, in these type of question, this is not a joint probability. This actually you are not finding a b, you are finding only the probability of b, but and it is given that a has already happened. Do you have any questions?
I don't think I'm understanding this.
Okay, let me give it like this.
Okay.
uh, as I have given you example that bucket of 10 balls, 3 black and 7 green, right? So if I say that you have to find the probability of black ball, what would be the answer? Can I what is your background? Have you done mathematics before?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't understand. Can you repeat? I don't know what you're going with. So 3 black balls
And
and
7
7 green
green,
balls, right?
green,
10
yeah,
in the bucket. And
yeah.
then after that, what?
You have to find the probability of black ball.
The black one.
Yeah,
So 30%?
3 by 10, right?
Yeah.
0.3. And if I say you have to find a joint probability getting green in first chance and getting green again in second choice.
Second choice. So then the green.
Yeah.
So is that 14 by 20?
Why 14 by 20? See, uh, I am saying that in when you choose the ball at first time, you get green ball, right?
Oh,
Then
okay. So
you,
7 by 10.
right, and
Then
then again 7 by 10.
yes.
So this is a joint probability, right?
Okay.
Right. And if I say that probability of uh, getting a black ball and it is given that green has been already chosen.
Mm, okay.
See,
So
but you have to understand that this B and G are independent events.
yes.
So this will actually be equal to PB. It has nothing to do with green because this is the because this getting a probability of B is not dependent on G.
Okay.
And if in case they are dependent on each other, then the formula would be like this: PG PB intersection G for
Okay.
finding the probability of for finding the conditional probability. This is the answer. I will give you more examples. Although these examples are not given in your book, but I will find you more examples of this thing also. But
Okay.
for a while, you just try to understand that having a joint probability means that that green and green both are happening. It is not saying that green has already happened and now find the probability of green. If I say PG and G, it means that in second choice that you have to find a probability of getting a green ball, and already green ball has been chosen. This is given.
Okay.
Like suppose I say that that you have to find a probability that Jack has gone to school, and it is given that there will be a rain. right?
Mhm.
So this thing can be possible, that if I say that you have to find the probability that Jack is going to school, and it is given that there is rain, right? So going of Jack to the school is dependent on this event also, that there is
Independent.
rain, right? They are
Yeah.
dependent to each other, right? That
They're
Jack would
depend on
be,
each other or independent?
no, they're dependent, because Jack will go to school only when there will be no rain.
Oh, okay.
So they are dependent to each other, no? So this,
Okay.
I am not saying that Jack is going to school and there is rain. If I say Jack is going to school and there is rain, then they are a joint probability,
Mm,
right? But when I say that Jack is going to school and it is given that there is rain, then it is a conditional probability.
okay.
Okay. Um. Now let's discuss the statistically dependent events. In last example, we discussed all the events which are independent. When there is a dependent event, then the formula of conditional probability will be this: P A B upon PB, where AB is a this is a joint probability, and this is a probability of B.
So that's a joint condition formula?
Yeah, the when there is an independent event, then PAB will be equal to PA. But when
Oh,
they're dependent on each other, then this is the formula.
okay.
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 Okay. So in that case, how will we find the joint probability? PAB equal to PA, where B is given, into PB. You'd get this thing here, and you find this thing. P, when I am saying P, a probability of A given, if that B is given, is equal to PAB upon PB, then we can actually find PAB also. I just uh, wrote PB here. I just got PB here, and I found
Yeah.
this PAB.
Okay.
You just see this thing. Let me show you in new page. PAB. You have understood this formula, right?
PB. Yeah. That's a condition, right? That's a condition.
This is for dependent variable. This is for statistically
Independent
dependent events. Dependent events,
or dependent. Oh, yeah, yeah.
right? So we can write it actually like this: PAB equal to PA, where B is given, into PB. I just got this thing here. J, please ask
Yes.
some. Uh, are you getting what I'm trying to say?
So what do you mean getting there? What is that you're trying to do?
I'm just trying to say that when you are actually finding a probability, a joint probability um, of independent events, your formula is PA into PB for independent events,
Uh-huh.
right? And
Okay.
this is formula for dependent events. And this is a joint probability. This is a joint probability.
Okay.
You want to write these things?
Yeah. Oh my God, I hate formulas. I will never remember that.
Yeah, can I understand your background actually, so that I will teach you accordingly. Have you done probability before this thing?
Long time ago, I don't remember. It's been a long time.
Okay.
Remember, I'm an old person.
Yeah, that's
So
okay.
I probably done it a long time ago.
I am also old. That's not
So, okay. Okay, so
You're
hang
married?
on one second.
You're
Let me
married?
hold on one second. Okay, let me go get something else. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
See, actually, the thing is that I mean, in case you have forgotten the probability, I actually have to teach you the basic of probability also. Otherwise, many things you will not understand because these are the roots for probability. I mean, these probabilities. So that's why actually I'm asking you about the background.
Yeah, I mean, well, you probably have to teach me that, you know.
Yeah, okay.
I may not understand everything because it's been so long for me to do anything.
So that's why actually I'm saying that that the next exam when you are having, you will start class as early as possible,
Yeah.
right?
So, okay. The first one is dependent
Yeah,
event.
right.
The first one.
This one, the the one which I have taken.
What about the first one?
These are dependent events.
Dependent.
Yeah, these are dependent events. These are independent. I have given you joint probability of dependent event as well as independent.
So what about the first one? What's that? Dependent event of the what? Join?
Joint probability of dependent events.
The first one. And then second one is a dependent event of the join as well.
Joint probability of independent events.
The third one.
Yeah,
You see, there's three of them.
see, this first one and the second one are interrelated.
Oh, they're related.
I actually just uh, got this PB here. See, when you know that when y equal to x by a, I can write this y into a equal to x.
Oh, yeah.
This is what actually
Algebra.
this is what actually I did.
Okay.
I got this thing here.
So when I solve the dependent event, do I
Yeah.
have to do that?
Sorry.
When let's say I need to solve the question about dependent event. So do I
Right.
need to move that to calculate?
Yes, you have to calculate that thing. You see, when first you have to see that whether those two events are dependent or independent. And if they
I
depend,
see.
yeah. Yeah, please you go on. You go on.
Oh,
So when they're dependent events, so so you actually have to use this formula. And if they're independent event, then you have to use this formula to find the joint probability.
oh. Okay, so I see you moved to get to the second line, you move the PB to the left side because it's in a division, so
Right.
it becomes just on the
This-
left side. Then because of P A line by B to the right side, then it becomes multiplication
Yeah.
because it goes to the right.
Yeah.
So then whatever the remaining PB, that's gonna what you're doing. Okay, I see. Okay, you're just moving them, that everything's like multiplication and division changes because they're moving to the left to the right.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so that's the way to find the joint property, what you're saying.
Joint probability, yeah.
Dependent joint property.
Yeah, actually, I have discussed three type of probabilities with you. One is marginal probability, another is joint probability, and third is conditional probability, right? Marginal probability is a simple probability,
Yeah.
right? And joint probability is PAB, which I had been talking, and conditional probability is PB and /A,
Yeah.
right?
So mhm.
When and these three probabilities I have discussed for dependent as well as independent events.
So PAB, the first one you're talking about, they're joint, but also independent.
Yeah.
But PB line A, that's a joint, right? But
No, this is not a
conditional?
no. You're not getting the point. See, there are three types of probabilities. One is marginal probability, another is joint probability, and third is
Yeah,
conditional probability.
right.
These three probabilities are different probabilities. Finding a simple probability is a marginal probability. I mean, if I ask you that you get a 6 on a die, so this is a marginal probability. But if I say you get a 6 on a die, first die, and you get a 2 on a second die, then this is a joint probability.
Okay.
And if I say you that um that that you get on first die 6, and it is given in that in second die you get 2, then it is a conditional probability,
Okay.
right? So these three things are three different things.
Okay.
And then I discussed these three probabilities for independent events as well as for independent events,
Okay.
right? And for
So it could
independent,
be independent or dependent, it depending on what it is.
yeah. So you actually have first of all, whenever you have to find a probability, first find whether the events are dependent or independent, and accordingly use the formula,
Okay.
right? Let me give you one question, right?
Okay.
Okay. Suppose there are 10 balls, 4 are white balls, and they are lettered. All 4 are white,
10
and they are
balls,
the total
4
10 balls,
white.
and
Uh-huh.
and they are lettered.
The letter. Okay.
Then and we have 2 white balls, and they are numbered.
Okay.
And we have 3 yellow balls, and they are lettered. And we have 1 yellow ball and numbered.
Wow. Okay.
Got it? So
Okay.
if I ask you to find the probability of white and lettered, can you tell me the answer?
White and
And lettered.
letter.
Yeah,
Okay. 4 by 10.
exactly. And if I ask you um yellow and lettered,
Yellow and letter. 3 by 10.
exactly. And white and numbered,
White and number.
yeah,
2 by 10.
exactly. And uh yellow and numbered,
Yellow and number 1 by 10.
exactly. So we have white and letter 4 by 10 and white and number is 2 by 10, right? We have probability of white and lettered is 4 by 10 and probability of white and numbered is 2 by 10. G, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm sorry.
Yeah. When I'm saying that probability of white and lettered is 4 by 10
Yes,
and probability of white and number it's 2 by 10.
yes.
So if I ask you, you have to find only the probability of white. Then
Why
definitely,
all
yeah, so definitely it should be the sum of both of them, white and lettered plus white and numbered.
plus or minus?
Plus.
Is it a plus?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
plus.
okay.
It's plus.
Yeah,
So
so that
it
means 4 by 10 plus 2 by 10.
6 by 10, right?
Yes.
Okay. And if I ask you the probability of lettered, what would be the answer?
Probably letter
Yeah,
will
probability.
be okay. So probably the letter that will be 4 by 10 plus 3 by 10.
Very good.
So
And
7 by 10.
exactly. And if I ask you probability of yellow,
Yellow will be 3 by 10, 1 by 10.
3 by 10 and 1 by 10. If I ask you probability of number,
Number then will be 2 by 10, 1 by 10.
exactly. So now if I ask you the probability of lettered and it is given that it is yellow. So this is a conditional probability. And
Okay.
both are dependent to each other.
They are dependent.
Yeah, because we have already found that they can be yellow as well as lettered both. So the formula will be Py and Ly on numerator.
Ly.
So what is the probability of Ly?
Probable was just Ly.
Yeah.
So hold on. L. So 4 by 10.
No, probability of Ly we have found it's 3 by 10, right?
Ly.
We have let
Ly was 1 by 10.
no 3 by 10. I have you have told me this answer. Ly equal to 3 by 10 here, the one which I have taken,
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, 3 by 10. Yes.
right? So it's 0.3, right?
Okay.
And at the denominator we have probability of yellow.
Probably yellow will be 0.4.
Exactly. So the answer is 3 by 4, right?
So my understanding is, why do I have to do decimal first to, I thought that maybe the end,
Sorry.
so, okay, 3 by 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And similarly, we can find out. Okay. Okay. Let me give you another question. There is some stockbroker. This is an example of your book itself. So I'm sharing that that example. This is example 6. If you want to see, you can see that example also. Otherwise, I'm dictating the question. Shall I
Okay, let me
dictate it, or
see.
yeah, you will see the question?
Yeah, well, what's the number am I looking?
It's example 6, chapter 2, example 6.
Example 6?
Yeah,
What page is this?
I have to see it. Um, I have to see it. Just a minute. It's page number 29.
29.
Yeah.
Okay, but we're page 29. I don't see any example.
Uh, okay. Let me share this picture with you. Just a minute.
Okay.
Are you able to see this picture?
Yes.
Shall I?
29.
Yeah. Just a minute. This is example 6.
Oh, join probably. I don't think I have that, but join. Hey, you're getting sick?
Yeah, actually, it is cold little bit here, and um, I'm little feeling uncomfortable.
Oh no. I don't see that in my textbook actually, but we can go on.
Okay, can you read this question?
Question, read.
Yeah, example
Okay,
6.
your stockbroker informs you that if the stock market reaches 12,500 point level by January, there is a 70% probability that tubeless electronics will go up in value. Your own feeling is that there's only 40% chance of the market verge reaching 12,500 point by January. Can you calculate the probability that both the stock market will reach 12,500 point and the price of the tubeless electronic will go up?
See,
Let
now we have been, if you try to understand this question, we have been given the probability of tubeless electronics company and the probability of market uh, market also.
So it is asking the joint probability.
It's a joint, but it is also sure that they are independent events, right?
Yes, because it's a different.
So so when I see this formula, PMT is equal to PT condition M into PM, then PT condition M is actually PT itself, because they are independent events.
Okay.
So this is 0.7 into 0.4, which is equal to 0.28,
Okay.
right? So this is one question of finding a joint probability of independent events.
So, okay, let me see. So 70% is considered T,
Yeah.
and the 40% is that. So, but I'm still confused about like T by the line by M, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
why we're not really calculating within that equation itself, right?
See, first when you're saying t by m is actually, it means you're finding a probability of t, and it is given that m has already happened.
Yeah. Okay.
So these two events are independent events, right?
Okay.
If b as m has happened, it does not going to impact the t at all.
So then why is it even bothering to include it in equation to
So it this,
is it
this-
confusing
it,
to
has-
me?
it has just given a formula. The basic formula
Okay.
of joint probability is like this, and but 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 for independent event, pt given m is given is actually pt itself,
Okay.
right? And but in case, can I stop sharing this thing? I need to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay, just a minute. See, we have understood that t and m are independent events, right?
Independent, correct.
But in case they are dependent, we know that PTM will be divided by PM for a conditional probability. This formula we know.
Mm-hmm.
This I have already explained to you.
Yeah.
Here I have explained. PA and B is given by PAB upon PB,
Okay.
right? So this is what actually I have written. But um, and this is for a dependent event, this formula.
Dependent. Yeah.
But for independent events, PT where M is given is actually equal to PT only,
Yes.
right?
Okay.
So this
Yeah,
is
you're
what
right.
actually, so this is what actually has been used in that example,
Okay. Yes.
right? Because because we have to find the probability of T where M is given, but T and M are totally independent events. So
Right.
PT,
Right.
so this is actually equal to PT. But in case in case T is dependent on M, then this formula we would have used.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So the next, I'm actually discussing the theory part. The so once this exam will be finished, then this exam won't happen again. If
Repeat that question. I'm not understanding.
I mean, if you give the today's exam, will it not happen again?
Oh, when will I have another exam?
No, that the other exam will have a different syllabus, right?
Different, yeah, different chapter.
Different chapter. So so this probability, if you are done, and in case you are not able to get good marks or anything, can you give this exam again?
No,
No.
no, because like every week they're gonna move on, right? They're gonna move on each. I'm thinking, so let's say after 2 hours today, if I don't get the good grade, I still want to continue this chapter so I can understand. But in the meantime, I want to move on to the next chapter because these things are keep moving on.
Because that will be priority, because the next week that will be your exam, right?
Next week, top different chapter will be exam for next week.
And
Yes.
that will become our priority first.
Yes. But
Okay.
in the final exam, I think it's going to cover everything.
Okay.
So it is important, I guess, it's important for me to understand this one too before we move to next. But
Okay.
because the time is so quick, we
Right.
might have to keep on moving, but keep
Right.
on addressing the something, if I don't understand, then we have to keep revisit, you know what I mean?
Right. I understand. So let's see. What I understand that um these topics are a lengthy topics, and I feel that we must give time to them, right? Because as you are also understanding that these have a proper I mean formulas, and you need a practice of them also. Not only formulas, you have to do certain questions also to get to understand them as good as possible,
Yeah.
right? Please try to find as much as time possible, and accordingly we will decide a class also. So because for every test we have only 7 days, 7 or 6 days with us, right? So I mean 6 days are also not enough to complete a chapter, because when you're talking about a higher level mathematics, every topic needs a proper explanation. So you have to
Yeah.
understand this, right? Yeah. So anyhow, um, okay, let's go ahead. There is now the topic we will discuss is a Bayes theorem. So Bayes theorem says that suppose some prior probability is given to you, right? And you include some new information also.
Okay.
And then you apply a Bayes process. Then it will give a posterior probability. That is a new probability. So when you include some new information with a prior probability, you will find a posterior probability. This is the definition of Bayes theorem.
Okay. Give me an example about that.
Yeah. I'm let me do a question with you, and you will
Okay.
understand, right? Uh,
Okay.
okay. You want to write this thing? But it is given your it is given in your book also. But if you want to write, you can write it.
Yeah. But I think I will just look at the book and write it down because it's hard to understand your handwriting.
Okay. I will try to write more legend. Okay. Suppose you have two dice. One die is a fair die, right? Or unbiased die, or fair die, and the second die is a loaded die or a biased die. Do you understand the difference between fair die and loaded die?
No.
See, fair die can have any option 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is actually unbiased die. It can give anything. But in loaded die, you can have exactly that option which you want. Maybe suppose you want value above 4 or above 4, 4, 5 or 6. Suppose you want only 4, 5 or 6. So for that you use loaded die. So this is a biased die. Now you got the meaning?
Okay.
Right. So the probability of getting 3 on a fair die, probability of getting 3 on fair die is equal to 1 by 6. That is 0.166. It is given to you,
Yes.
right? And the probability of getting 3 on loaded die is equal to 0.6, right? And you can choose either of dice, fair die or loaded die.
Wait a minute. Okay. So go back. Why is it 6? Why is it 0.6?
Because it is a loaded die. Loaded die means you will get a biased biased answer.
Okay. So okay, go back. So the second line, what is that question again? P, probability of what?
Probability of getting probability of 3 on fair die.
Okay. What's the second one?
Probability of 3 on loaded die.
3. Okay.
Yeah.
So but my understanding is where did you get the 0.6? How did you calculate the 0.6?
See, when you are talking about bias die, see it can, let us suppose in bias die you only want 5 or 6. For unbiased
Okay.
die you can have any option, but loaded die is meant for those events which you want, specifically which you want,
Yeah.
right?
So
So it is not given that what you want, but the probability or getting a 3 on loaded die, it is given that is 0.6. It is just given to
just
you.
a given.
That is just given to you.
Oh, okay. So it's like I cannot calculate the 0.6. It's
See,
just a given to me.
yeah, because we cannot calculate, because we do not know that on loaded die what we can get. If
Oh,
that is not given. If it would have given to you, then we can find 0.6.
oh, but so okay. So to get to the 0.6, we don't know. It's just a given by the example.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
right. So
Mhm.
it is given to get so you can choose either of dice, fair or loaded, right? And and to get a probability of 3 on fair die is 0.166, and getting probability of 3 on loaded die is 0.6. I'm just giving you question, presently we haven't started doing the answer, right?
Okay.
Okay, just a minute. Now suppose you get 3, right? And you have and you have been given that a die rolled is fair. You have to find this probability.
Mm-hmm.
You have to find the probability, and it is given that you have chosen the fair die for rolling. All you have to
Fair
find
die.
all you have to find the probability of 3, and it is given that the die which has been rolled is loaded. So these two things we will find through Bayes theorem. First, you have understood the question. In question, you have been given that there are two types of dice, fair or loaded. Either of you can choose. Then you have been given getting a probability of 3 on fair die, probability of 3 on loaded die. That has been given, and you have to find the probability of getting 3, and it is given that that rolled die is fair. You have to find the probability, or probability of getting 3, and it is given that rolled die is loaded,
Okay.
right? And that this probability you have to find out. Shall we start finding?
Okay.
Okay. So, can you tell me that to get a fair die, what will be the probability out of two dice, fair or loaded die? What is the probability of getting a fair die?
50%.
0.5.
Yeah.
And getting a probability of loaded die is also 0.5.
Yes.
And it has been given that P3 fair is equal to 0.166,
Yes.
and P3 it is loaded equal
It's
to
0.6.
0.6, right? So what
Uh-huh.
will be the probability of 3 and fair? Will it not be P3 given fair into P fair according to the formula which I gave you before?
So you want me to calculate that, right?
Yeah, you can calculate.
So is that like a 0.10, 0.996?
See, this is 0.166. This is 0.166, and this is
Yeah.
0.5.
Times 0.6.
0.166 into 0.5. 0.166 into 0.5.
0.5.
Yeah.
Well, why is it 0.5?
Because it is given. P fair is 0.5.
Oh,
Right?
yeah,
That
never mind. I was
you-
thinking about the other page.
yeah.
So that would be 0.8.
0.08.
0.08.
Yeah, 0.08.
Yeah.
And to get a probability of 3 and loaded is
Together, 1,
3 and loaded.
3 and loaded.
3.
Uh,
This is a joint probability. Will it not be P3
3.
loaded into loaded, P loaded? I have told you that PAB is equal to PBA into PA. This formula I have given to you,
Yeah.
right? So 3 and loaded are nothing but PAB, and PB and A is 3 given loaded into P loaded. I got this formula from here actually,
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
right? Yeah. Can you find this thing from me? The answer for this?
So hold on, let me see. Oh, shoot. I don't know. I'm confused.
What is P3 loaded?
P3 loaded is a 0.66.
0.6 only, 0.6, right?
Oh,
It's 0.6 only.
0.6. Yes. And
0.
then
And into
oh,
0.6,
okay.
0.6 into 0.5.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. I think you know what, I'm confused because 3 loaded and then A, B, all this stuff is kind of confused. I don't know where to apply.
Don't worry. Actually, it takes time. Actually, when you do lots of things in just a very small time, the mind is not able to understand certain things. So give some time. That's why actually I'm saying that we should give full week to prepare for the clerk, for the exam also. And beside that, I also want to understand that whatever you are learning, what is the basic roots you have. Actually, suppose if I am teaching you this higher level probability, you should know the lower level probability. This I expect from you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in case you do not know, then I have to make those roots also strong for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything we have to do logically actually.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I guess, we didn't specify, let's say, what's PA, what's PB, but we just say P is fair, P is loaded. So I don't know which one is A, which one is B. So I think it's kind of confused me which one to apply when I calculate.
Okay, suppose this P3 and loaded is equal to P3 loaded into P loaded, and this thing is also possible that P loaded by 3 into P3. It is also equal to this thing. Now you're getting what I am trying to say. PAB can be equal to PBA into PA, or it can be also equal to PAB into PB.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter which one.
Yeah,
because
the only thing is this, that when you get A in first and B in second, then it will be multiplied with PB. And if you get A in second, then it will be multiplied with PA.
Okay. So I guess my problem is, how can I identify which one is A, which one is B, you know?
See, in this case, we have been given 3 and loaded. This 3 and
Okay.
it is given loaded. This thing has been given to us. So this formula
Okay.
we will use. P3 loaded into P loaded.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, do one thing. Whatever I am teaching you today, don't do revise them also. Because I feel you need to revise them also. Because at present what I am teaching, you may understand certain things, you may not understand certain things. But when you will actually sit alone and you will study the notes, you will actually you will really grasp each and everything, because then you will be actually able to connect different things together, right?
Okay.
So just have a idea what I am saying, but after that
Okay.
revise it, and in case you do not understand anything, do ask me.
Okay.
Okay, so okay, this class actually I am setting up to understand how we will go ahead also. So
Okay.
actually what I am trying to say is that whatever I am teaching you, after this revise them, and if certain things will get clear to you, and in case some things will not get clear to you, just message me that this thing I'm not getting. We can have a 5-10 minutes class, and I will clear that out also to you, right?
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about that thing. Yeah, it's my responsibility to teach you, so don't get worried about this.
Yeah. So I mean, thanks for your patience. I haven't done this for a long time, and probably, my experience with this, statistics or numbers or math is probably really, really poor, because it's been a really long time, and these
Yeah.
are not some of the subject that I'm usually getting into anyway. So just I want you to just expect that I probably have a really sort of poor background in this subject. So you may have
So there is
to,
no problem. I just want to tell you that suppose you do not have a background of this thing, then you need to give more efforts, more time, right? If so maths can be learned by any person, either it's a beginner or it's an expert. Like it's only about how much efforts you have given. If you would have given efforts previously, then you might have you don't have a problem in understanding. But since you haven't given that much of efforts in past, so, so nothing wrong in that, still you can do it, but we have to give more time. This is the only
yeah.
thing you have to do. Don't feel that you cannot do it. Just don't make this thought in your mind that you cannot do it. Just give more time, more try to find more time to do this thing. That's all I want. That's all I want from you as a
Okay.
student. Remaining thing you leave on me. But just to give more time. Whatever I'm telling you, just do it.
Okay. Let's try. Oh my God.
Yeah,
But it's not easy.
yeah. It will take time. Because actually thing is this, that um whatever I'm teaching, this base theorem and all these things, for this you must have a basic or idea of probability, right? Because base theorem is a higher level probability. This we used to study in engineering when we were in second year or third year.
Yeah.
So before that, we have already studied probability in 11th and 12th class also. So that's why we were able to catch the Bayes theorem. But since you haven't done probability much, even in junior classes, as far as I'm understanding, so that's why you are getting to know the problem. But now, since you have come to the higher classes, so it is expected that you should already have idea of these things. But
Yeah.
even
Right.
if you don't have the idea, we have to give more efforts. That this is the only sorry, this is the only thing we have to do. Just don't make this thought that you cannot do it. Just give more time. That's all you have. Right.
Okay.
Yeah. You give today exam uh, the way you want to give, but the future exam we will do in a systematic way, because today we do not have much time. Still we have given effort. We should appreciate this thing, that we have given at
Okay.
least time for that thing. At least we
Yeah.
spent 3 to 4 hours for this thing. This is good thing. So through this we actually are learning that what we are lacking, right?
Yeah.
So these are actually exposing our weaknesses. So this is good for us. Yeah. So even knowing your weaknesses is also very good thing, because then only you can fulfill your loopholes.
Oh yeah, I mean definitely. I'm admitting. I'm like just to think of it as like a blank canvas, right? There's a
Yeah.
nothing there.
Yeah.
So I don't want to attempt. That's I think that's why I'm like I was overwhelmed when I looked at the syllabus and everything or book and oh my god, this is something like I have no idea.
Right.
So I just want you to understand, just to think of it as somebody have no idea of anything. So
Right.
just have that in mind and just be patient with me too. But
Yeah.
I'm coming from humble that I
Okay.
admit that I don't know anything about this.
Right.
So yeah, we'll see. If I'm really horrible in this class, I may have to stop. But up until that point, I have to keep on going, right? So
Shall I go ahead?
yeah.
Okay. So what we have done, uh, we have found uh, P3 and loaded and P3 and fair. This we have found and this we have found. The, this thing we have found. Let me change the color. This we have found and this we have found.
What does that mean?
We have found P3 and fair and probability of 3 and loaded.
You
The
mean we
joint
have a
probability.
found?
We have calculated,
Okay.
right? So we have calculated probability of 3 and fair and probability of 3 and loaded. So
Yeah.
from
You're talking
from
about
them,
0.6, 0.166 and 0.6?
yeah, this is 0.3. Um, this is 0.3 and this is
Yeah.
0.083,
Okay, yeah.
right? So if you know probability of 3 and fair and probability of 3 and loaded, this we have already calculated. So can we find the probability of 3?
3?
Yeah.
Uh,
Will it not be the sum of both of them?
yeah.
3 and fair plus 3 and loaded,
Mm-hmm.
right? And what is P3 and fair? That is 0.083. Just a minute. This is 0.083 we found, and this is
Uh-huh.
0.3. So this
So
is
it will
point
be
point.
0.383.
Yes. P3 is 0.380, right?
Okay.
Okay. So this is actually nothing but a joint probability.
This is joint problem.
Yeah, sum the sum from this is a joint probability, and from this joint probability we found a probability of 3. These two are joint probabilities, right?
Yeah.
And from this we found P3. Now you have to find the probability of getting probability of fair die, and it is given that the result is 3. This you have to find.
Fair die of what? 3?
Fair die, and it is given that it is 3. It gives 3. Probability of choosing a fair die, and it is given that it will give 3.
So, okay.
Will it not be equal to P fair and 3 divided by P3? I have told you that PA by B is equal to PAB divided by PB.
A, B, P, B. So, okay. But then again, I have a problem applying this formula to what I need to do.
See, when this A and B are dependent events, when A,
Independent.
no, dependent,
Oh,
not
dependent,
independent,
yeah.
they are
Right,
dependent,
right.
then we use this formula.
Yeah. So that goes to the left. No,
Sorry?
that goes to the left. No. Oh my gosh. I don't like that formula. I can never remember that formula. Okay. So what, but my problem, next page, how can I find the probability of F?
F means fair die.
Right.
Probability of
50.
fair,
So that was
probability,
50, right?
that is 50.
Was it
Probability of,
50?
yeah, it's 50.5, 0.5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the 0.5. So
Now I have to find, see, we have been given P3 fair die. This we have been given, and we actually have to find this thing from this thing. So this was a prior probability, and the additional information is this P fair 0.5. Using them, we have to find this formula. So this is a posterior probability. You were asking me the example for this thing, right?
yeah.
So the prior probability has been given and additional information has been given to you. So you have to find a posterior probability.
So that's a Bayes theorem.
This is a Bayes theorem.
Okay. Okay.
I
So
will give
that's
you,
so
I will,
basically
yes,
new
yes.
information is given.
Yeah, new information is is you have to generate it. New information you have to generate, and something is already given to the, some prior probability is already given to you.
Yeah.
So from this you can find a posterior probability,
Okay.
right? So see, you have found a P3 which is 0.383.
PT.
P3
P3.
that is 0.383.
Yeah.
So the denominator will be 0.383.
Divided by what? 0.5?
No, the denominator will be 0.383. What should be the numerator? The denominator is 0.383 because P3 is 0.383. Can you tell me the numerator part?
Okay, numerator is 0.5.
No, it's 0.083, no? The 3 and fair.
Oh gosh. Okay.
right? So you just need to calculate this thing and you will get the probability, that is 0.22.
Yeah, so you know what? I think that, 0.22. Okay. So I think I'm having trouble, right? So calculating self is simple, right? Dividing or multiplying, whatever it might be. But
Yeah.
I think that identifying which number goes where, I think that's what I'm having problem. It's very confusing.
See, that actually need a practice. The
Okay.
After understanding the formula, we need to do at least 4 5 questions. Plus, I need
Okay.
to give you some assignments also. And when you actually will be able to do all these questions, then you get the concept clear. So
Okay.
digesting the mathematics, first thing in mathematics, to understand the formula. After this, do some solved examples, and then after this, do 4 5 or 10 example unsolved. Then you actually get the full grasp on the mathematics of the subject, right? This is
Okay.
how this is how we should go. So
Okay.
presently, uh, I am teaching you the formula. So just focus on the formula. Since you have an exam and you are getting stressed out that how will I give exam? That's why you are getting a little uncomfortable. But if you forget about the exam, the process should
Uh-huh.
be like this. First, we understand the formula, and after formula, I should do 3 4 questions solved example, and I should give you 3 4 unsolved questions. And once you are done with all those 3 things, I mean, knowing the formula, doing 3 4 questions solved question and 3 4 unsolved question, then you will be confident on that topic,
Okay.
right? So this is the right approach of mathematics
Okay.
to understand a topic of a mathematics, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So um, we have found the p fair 3. Similarly, can we find p loaded 3?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a 0.5 for same each.
No, will it not be p loaded and 3 divided by p3?
Loaded by. You know what? What's the symbol in between? P loaded
This is
by.
this
You mean it's no
this
no no
by
to the right
means
side.
this by means you actually finding the probability of loaded, but it is given that it will give 3.
Yes, I'm talking about the right side. What's that? The P loaded and then what is this between the 3 and the
3
loaded on the right side? To the
3
right side.
right side, loaded and 3, loaded
And
and 3.
okay.
Actually, I have a habit of writing very fast, and I will write a little slow for you, because generally
Okay.
with my student I try to get very fast, and
Okay.
slowly student will also catch me, and they will understand it. So, but for you, I will get little slow and try to write in little slowly, so that you will understand the
Okay.
things.
Okay. So the reason why I'm asking is that when you say loaded and 3, I understand, but in the formula, right? When we look at the formula, it's
Yeah,
just A and B. You know what I mean?
yeah.
P and A B. So that's why I'm a little confused sometimes, like where to apply or whatever, you know?
See, when I
So,
say loaded oblique 3, so it loaded and 3 will come uh, at numerator, right?
uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
denominator p3 will come. This
Okay.
given part will come in denominator, and we have calculated p3 is 0.383.
So 3 and that was yeah. Yeah.
And what is p loaded and 3? Is it not 0.3?
It was a 0.3, yes.
So from this we can find out the P loaded 3, right? So what actually we have done? We have been given in question P3 loaded and P3 fair. And we also know P loaded and P fair.
Yeah.
And this is a prior probability. This is additional information. And through this, we actually found P loaded 3 and P fair 3. Right? So this is a Bayes theorem. Now, if I write the Bayes theorem in a formula, we can write directly like this. PAB equal to PBA into PA divided by PBA into PA plus PBA dash into PA dash, where A dash is a basically transpose. Transpose means that when PA event A is happening, then it is probability A, and when it is not happening, then will it not be 1 minus PA?
Oh my God, what is this? 1 minus B. Oh, okay. So you mean the difference from like a subtract from 1? That's what 1 dash means?
See, suppose there is some event which has a probability 0.6.
Okay.
So can you tell me what is the probability of E not happening?
40.
0.4, right?
0.0.4.
So
Yeah.
it means PAE plus PA dash equal to 1.
1. Oh, okay.
Right? So
So
from
it's
this
just
actually,
you're
this
talking about the dash 1 is a remaining probability.
So this A dash is actually a transpose of A, transpose of event. This is known as a transpose.
Transpose?
Transpose, or you can say A naught. A naught is also the word which is being used.
Okay.
So if I see this formula, can you write down this formula in your copy,
Okay,
so that
hold
I will shift to next page also. And
Hold on.
give me 2 minutes also. You just write down. I'm coming in 2 minutes.
Okay, go to bathroom.
I just forget to tell you that we are done with 1.5 hour class.
I'm sorry.
We are done with 1.5 hour class.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so please let me know that when you want to end.
Okay.
We will continue at least for 2 hours, right?
2 hours. Huh?
We will continue this class for at least 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
You're tired.
Yeah, actually, I'm feeling sleepy presently.
Oh, I feel so sorry.
No problem. Actually, um, I'm actually feeling that if I could have helped you in this exam, but since the syllabus is is a lot and the time is very less with us, and also your prior understanding has also to be uplifted, so it needs some time actually, and we need
Yeah.
some patience also. Yeah. Yeah. So you have you written this formula?
I did write down. This is what is this?
PA, where B is given, is equal to PB, uh, where A
Oh
is
no,
given.
what is the name of this formula?
This is a base formula, base theorem, general formula for base theorem,
Oh, okay. Base term. Okay.
general formula for base theorem.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So from this formula, can I find P fair, whatever I explained you previously, in through directly through this formula, which is equal to P3 fair into P fair upon P3 fair into P fair plus P3 loaded into P loaded. Can I write it like this?
Hold on. I want to write that down. Is it okay?
Yeah.
The first line on the right side.
Yeah.
P3.
Three this line
Uh-huh.
and fair.
Fair times P fair.
Yeah.
And then P3 line by fair.
Into P fair
P fair
plus
plus
P3
P
loaded.
times P loaded.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So
this is a base theorem.
so this is actually this denominator, this thing is equal to P3.
Okay. Okay. P3, which is 0.383 earlier that we did.
Yeah. So you can suppose you won't do all the steps, you can just directly find through this formula the answer,
Okay.
right? So for example, if I say what will be the numerator, you know this P3 fair, which is 0.166,
Yes.
right? What is P fair? Is it 0.5?
Yes.
Then we get to denominator. Again 0.166 into 0.5 for this thing.
So,
Plus,
so, okay.
yeah, plus
So plus that will be 0.6
into
by
0.5.
0.5.
Yeah. So when we calculate this thing, we get P fair, and it is given that it is 3. Right?
Yeah.
So if you see this formula, this thing, and this thing are a prior probability.
You know what? We need to go back a little bit, little bit. So, what's the answer for that?
What is?
The 0.66, 1.5, all this. What's the answer?
The answer is 0.22.
Answer is
0.22.
0.22.
You can calculate later also from your side.
Okay. So the answer you said that's equal as a P of fair of 3.
Yeah. Is
Okay.
0.22.
Okay.
So here you have to understand that this P3 fair and P3 loaded are prior probability. And this P fair 3 is a posterior probability.
Which is the new prop.
Yeah, the new probability which you have to find.
Oh, okay. So basically what you're saying, that whatever the new result is the new one. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So um let me go ahead with the question. Suppose you have a two dice fair and loaded, right? And you get 3, and again you get 3. You actually flip the die twice. First you choose either fair or loaded. First you choose either of them, either of dice, either fair or loaded, and you flip a die first time and again second time, and you in both the time you will get 3 answers. Are you getting
I'm
what
not
I'm
understanding. No, I'm not getting that. Please repeat.
See, in previous question what we were doing, we chose a die, either it's a fair or loaded, and we get 3,
Yeah.
right? But this time we chose a die and we flip twice, and
Flip twice.
and we in both options we get answer 3.
Okay.
So now we have to find the probability of fair when in both choices you get answer 3 3.
Okay.
So will it not be P 3 3 and fair upon P 3 3? Am I right?
So P333, right?
Sorry, yeah.
So are you asking me to solve this one?
No, no, I'm not asking you to solve this thing. You just have to understand is what I'm saying, what I'm writing here.
Okay.
P fair 3 3 and it P fair and it is given that in both while flipping both the dice you get 3 in both in two times when you're flipping the die. First time you
Okay.
flip the die, you get 3. Second time you flip the die, you again get a 3. And you have to find the
Yeah.
probability of fair. And these two things are given to you. So the
Mhm.
formula will be P33 and fair equal to P33 divided by P33. PA by B is equal to PAB upon PB.
PB, correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So this is what actually I have written here.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, suppose I have to find P33 and fair. First, we will find the numerator. Will it not be equal to P33 fair into P fair,
Be fair, yeah.
right? So, what is P fair? 0.5,
0.5, yes.
right? And getting a 3 when the die is fair first time and also getting 3 uh, in second choice. Will it not be equal to P3 into P3? These are independent events. Getting a 3 in first chance and
Yes.
getting a 3 in,
Independent.
so it will be
Yeah.
P3 into P3.
Yeah.
So what is P3? It's 0.166.
Correct.
So
So
0.166 into 0.166.
mm-hmm.
So which is equal to 0.027. I've already calculated this thing for you.
Okay.
Okay. So you can write this 0.027 here. Are you with me?
Yes. So hold on, because I want to rewrite that. Hold on 1 second, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So it will be equal to 0.013. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Can you also find P3 comma 3 and loaded?
And load it.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me stop it.
Using the same formula which you used here.
Yeah.
I expect this thing you will do by yourself.
Huh?
I expect that you will do this thing by yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 0.018.
0.018 or 0.18.
0.018.
Can you tell me the answer? How you found it?
So instead of a P, I mean P, so it will be, so obviously PL, like a, okay, so P is 3, 3, and loaded, right? So then it
Yeah.
will become P 3, 3, line loaded.
Yeah.
Okay, and then multiply by PL loaded.
Yeah.
Right? So then to find P3.3L,
Yeah.
is this P3 or PL? But I know it has to be 0.6, no?
See,
0.6 by 0.6.
What will be the answer of P33 line loaded?
I think it's 0.6 by 0.6.
Yeah, so it's 0.36, right?
Yeah.
So 0.36, or what is P loaded?
0.5.
So 0.36 into 0.5, right?
So that's where I got from 0.0,
So
0.018.
36 fives are 36 fives are 180. 36 fives are 180, right? I'm just calculating it. Will it be 0.18 or 0.018?
0.018.
Why?
No, am I doing something wrong?
Yeah.
Oh, I put extra 0. Sorry.
You understand why?
It's a 0.18.
Okay. So
You know what I did? I was keep putting in 0. Instead of 0.5, I was keep putting 0.05. Sorry.
okay, no problem, no problem. That happens. Just a minute. So we get P3, 3 and loaded equal to 0.18, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what will be the answer of having peak, 3, 3? Will it not be P, 3, 3 and fair plus P3, 3 and loaded?
Point 0.027. 207.
0.013 plus 0.18. It's 0.013. It's not 013. It's not 0.13, it's 0.013.
No, wait a minute. Where'd you get that answer? Because hold on, let me recalculate.
We have calculated this thing. See here, we have already found 0.013. See in the screen.
Yeah.
See the screen. It's 0.013, right?
Yeah. Okay, 013.
So it will be 0.193. 0.19.
So why is it 197? I don't understand.
193.
Okay, go.
See, it's 0.18 and 0.013. You are adding
Okay.
you are adding those three.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? My apologies. I was keep putting extra zero in front of it. So yeah, 0.193 is the answer.
Yeah. Okay. So
Mhm.
now we have calculated P3 comma 3. So can we now calculate this P fair 3 comma 3?
Oh my goodness.
Will it not be equal to P3 comma 3 P fair and 3 by 3 comma 3?
What's that? What's on the top?
P
Can you
fair and 3 comma 3.
be fair and 3,3? Oh my goodness.
This we have calculated 0.013.
Yes.
And what is P3 comma 3? Is it not 0.193?
Yes.
Okay. So we get 0.933, the answer. So this is another application of Bayes theorem. You got extension of that question. You flipped uh, the die twice, and both the times you get the 3 answer.
Okay, I have a question. Why did you get the answer? How did you get the answer over there?
The answer, this
Yeah.
0.0113 divided by 0.193.
Why am I not getting that?
See, 0.013 divided by 0.193. In both the thing place, the decimal is before three digits. So I can uh, cancel out the decimal.
Yeah.
So 13 by 193.
Well, I keep getting a different number. What am I doing
Sorry.
wrong? I'm getting different number.
Oh, sorry.
Point
You
067.
yeah, 0.067. Sorry, 0.067. I'm sorry. My apologies. It's 0.067. Is it right?
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry. I'm very sorry. It's
Oh, it's
0.067. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So similarly, we can find out this thing also. You do this thing from your home. P loaded 3 comma 3.
oh my goodness. You wrote it.
See, now you can see that even a base theorem, we have to give 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why actually I'm saying that these are time consuming topics actually.
Oh my God, my head is spinning.
Yeah, you must give now some time to uh, you must give some free time now. Just don't study continuously, otherwise your uh, y- saturation point will come.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be in trouble if I don't do anything. Yeah.
Yeah, don't I just say you that don't expect from this exam the good result from this exam, because we haven't done a good practice. So but still you give the exam, uh, but um, but for next exam we will do in a much systemized way.
Okay. Okay.
And so
Whew.
keep your mind free. I mean, don't feel that if you won't get good marks, what will happen, because we haven't done proper efforts for this thing.
Yeah. Um. Okay. So the hold on. So the formula will be the P L N 3, 3 divided by P 3.
Yeah,
So then P L 3 would be what? 0.36?
yeah,
36.36 divided by 0.193.
yeah.
Okay, so then I will calculate that. It's 1.86. Is it right?
Just a minute. Uh, what is P33 and loaded?
0.36.
No, P33 and loaded we have calculated it's 0.18, right?
You are right. So
P3 P33 is 0.36, but P33 and loaded is 0.13. 0.18, sorry, 0.18.
okay. So then it will be 0.932.
Yeah, 0.933,
Okay.
right? So
Yeah.
this is how we find a base theorem, right? Um, After this we have um, random variable, probability distribution, as well as normal distribution also, and there are many more topics also. So but I'm getting very tired now, and your 2 hours are finished. So can we finish class for today, because I feel like sleeping now.
Okay. Okay. So you mean you want to stop here?
Yet your 2 hours are finished actually.
Oh, okay.
So actually, actually the reason is this, I didn't know that you have an exam, and I also didn't know that your just syllabus are so much, and I and this content requires at least 10 to 15 hours of study, at least 10 to 15 hours of study.
Oh gosh. So okay. Hold on. Oh my God. I feel like I'm gonna be screwed this test. Hold on, let me see. So first of all, so what is your schedule?
See, you tell me about your schedule. Suppose if it would be weekdays.
Obviously I need to do more. So first of all, I have a next week's homework. I'm gonna send it to your email.
Okay, right.
So
What is the topic? What is the topic?
so I guess it's gonna be next I don't know. Hold on. Like I need to look at my I need to access to my school.
Okay.
Oh shoot. Oh my God, I don't understand. I can't even log in. Shoot.
No problem. You just send me the this assignment later, and I will see the assignment and what you want. You want me to do this assignment, or shall I also tell you how to do the questions?
What can you what do you mean?
You want me to do this assignment, and after that I have to explain this assignment to you, right?
Yeah, I want you to explain to me. Yes.
Okay, okay, fine, fine. ठीक है.
So there's week 3. Yeah, so I'm gonna figure out which one. So I'm gonna send you email shortly
Right.
which chapter, and
Right.
then also the assignment, right?
Right.
So I'm hoping we get we have a meeting on my time Tuesday
Tuesday.
evening. My
So
time Tuesday evening.
today is Sunday, right?
Today's Sunday. So Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, because
I'm
here it is Monday actually.
huh?
Here it is
Yeah.
Monday. Here it is Monday. So you
Okay.
presently at your place it is Sunday, right?
Yeah, mine's Sunday.
So you will meet me on Tuesday according to your day schedule. Tuesday and time will be
I'm thinking sometime evening my time.
around
9.
9 p.m., right?
Yes.
So it would be Wednesday from my at my end, right? Because if it would be Tuesday 9 p.m., then it should be
Yes.
Wednesday at my and 9 p.m. would be. Can you check it from your side, or shall I check
Hold on, let me check.
it? 9 p.m.
So it'll be 10 hours different. This is 4 minus 2. I think your time will be like 7 a.m.
7:30 a.m., right?
Oh, 7:30 a.m.
Yeah, it's an you're saying 9 p.m. But today when you said it's 10 a.m., it should be 7:30 p.m. at my end. But you said that 10 a.m. happened to at your end when there is 8:30 p.m. At my end. Why this discrepancy was there?
So you know what happened? Because we have a summertime.
Okay, okay,
So I think that otherwise the time would be okay, but I didn't realize we like East Coast, like America, we have a time change after like November. So I didn't know they changed the time. So
okay.
we have another hour delay.
So
So
what about Wednesday? What about Tuesday? When they will 9 p.m. So will it be 7:30 a.m. or 8:30 a.m.
I
at my
think
side?
it's gonna be your 7:30 a.m. So right now it's a 2:42 a.m. Right now it's a 4:13 p.m. on my time.
Yeah, it's 2:42 a.m. At my
So
side. Yeah.
yeah, so now you're ahead of me. Before it was nine and a half an hour. Right
Yeah.
now, you're ahead of me 10 and a half an hour.
10 and a
You know
half
what I mean?
hours.
Because we went to 1 hour behind.
Okay. 10 and
So
a half.
now,
Let me write. Okay.
now is a 10 and a half an hour difference.
Fine. 10 and a half hour difference. So you are going 10 and a half hour uh, before us.
Before you, yes, I'm
Okay.
behind.
Yeah, you're behind. Yeah, you're behind the 10 and a half hour behind us. Right. Okay. Okay. Fine. So I will be meeting from my side on Wednesday,
Do you
7:30
have a
a.m.
meeting?
Yeah, we will meeting at around 7:30 a.m. Wednesday from my side.
Yes, but yeah, so that would be the condition of you having the complete that assignment, and then you're gonna explain to me, right?
Okay. So you do one thing. You try to send me the assignment as early as possible. So I will start working on that.
I'm gonna send you today, yeah.
Yeah. And what will be the next chapter exam?
Uh, the exam will come on Sunday also.
Okay.
So obviously after Tuesday, we're gonna have to meet again.
Right. You want this class to be 1 hour long or more than 1 hour? The Tuesday class.
Tuesday class, Tuesday class, I'm hoping is 1 hour because obviously you're gonna explain me the assignment.
See, the thing is this, that if the assignment is a new topic and I cannot directly explain you the assignment, I need to explain the theory behind that thing also, no?
Huh?
Suppose if the assignment belongs to a new chapter, then you must know the theory behind that also. Then
Yeah.
only you will win, because if I directly start teaching you, you will not be able to understand the things.
Yeah, but the problem is whether I understand or not, they're moving. You know, I have to keep up with it.
So I will do the assignment, and but for understanding we have to go slow. This is what actually I want to say. I will do the assignment for you. I will do the assignment.
Okay.
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 You
So
send me the question. How many questions are there in
how many
assignment?
what?
Questions are in the assignment.
Oh, I don't know. We have a homework every week.
So generally, how many questions are being given in an assignment?
Portion?
How many questions? How many problems are there?
Questions.
Yeah.
I don't know. They don't really release everything at one time. They only give as we go.
Okay. So they give assignment in parts actually. In parts.
Uh, I guess that the project is given for that week's related to that subject,
Okay.
but I don't know everything advanced. I only know each week like a little bit before.
Okay. Okay.
And then
So
some assignment may be building a model with the, Excel. Some might be some like, I think it might be, I don't know what kind of the questions they're asking, because a weekly testing will ask me a question about context. And also the probably the testing will assignment will be is some of the, I don't know, actual creating something Excel to calculate something.
okay. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. No problem. Fine. Send me the
And then what
assignment.
happened is,
Yeah.
yeah. So what the another problem is, in between all of that, I have to
Yeah.
read another book, and then I have to really write a lot of stuff on the topic. You know what I mean? I have to write a lot by every Thursday. So it's like
Okay.
a really intense class for me, you know?
Okay. 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 Right.
So I guess I'm gonna send you this homework today. Like
Okay.
as soon as possible after
Right.
after we are done.
Right.
And then I'm hoping, so we have a homework done, right? Assignment done, submit. And then we can revisit this remaining thing. And then plus we can continue a study on the that week subject, you know?
Okay.
So
Okay.
that means we probably have to revisit this. If not, if we don't have time, then we're gonna have to continue to move, but in between, we may have to refresh and, you know, revisit because these things are constantly moving, you know? I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. Fine. So,
So
but
we may have to meet more than once.
but I would suggest you that when the next chapter would get started, you must give at least 4 or 5 hours for study, because these chapters are very long. Because at least seeing the probability and these things, this chapter, I find that it's a time consuming chapter. Each topic
Yeah.
needs lots of explanation. So I expect that the next chapters will also be going to be I mean complex one,
Yeah.
right?
So yeah, I think that Tuesday, I think we should meet for the homework sake, right? Do the homework,
Right.
get that out of the way. So I'm
Right.
thinking we may meet again on Thursday or Wednesday to do this part,
Right.
right?
Right.
And then do another the next topic maybe Friday, Saturday, or Sunday or something like that, you know?
Right. So for homework, you believe that 1 hour will be enough
Huh?
for your homework part, assignment part? 1 hour will be enough for you. Do you believe that 1 hour will be enough for you?
Uh
Because you have seen the question, that's why I'm asking you. You have seen the types of question
no,
before,
I haven't seen the portion yet.
but you might have idea of other assignments. I mean, other assignment which you have done before. From that, you can uh, at least understand that what type of questions they get.
No, I have no idea. I haven't really seen anything what they're asking.
Okay.
So right now we can just plan for 1 hour,
Okay.
but if needed, obviously we can extend, right? But right
Okay.
now I don't know what is asking.
Okay, you first send me the assignment, then I will let you know when I start doing it, and how much time I would need for me to explain you,
Yeah, but
right?
yeah, but I think the maybe assignment is 1 hour is okay because we're gonna still cover with the other meeting, you know what I mean? We're gonna have another meeting that is just
Okay.
for assignment, you know what I mean?
Right.
So you
I understand.
explain to me how this thing work, and then we just get that out of the way, and
Okay.
then continue with the we can still go back to chapter 2 to understand. We're gonna have another session,
This
and
assignment
then
this assignment will also be related to mathematics, right?
this probably, and I think it's something to do with the Excel.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So I'm gonna read through what they're asking, and then I'm gonna send it to you anyway, you know?
Okay.
So, and then even if we just do 1 hour for the assignment, it's okay because obviously I just need to understand that whatever the homework is given, right? You just explain
got
to
it.
me teach me
I
what that is.
I
So
got it. I got it.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna have another meeting about the chapter. Let's say it's gonna be chapter 3. Then we're gonna talk about that for number of sessions, right?
Yeah, but
So we
before
can-
that, you tell me the books, and also give me some time to prepare for that, right?
Right. It's the same book. It's the same book that you have, Barry.
Okay. Okay.
It's gonna be different chapter.
Okay. Right. Right. I got it. I got it. I got it.
If it's gonna be different chapter.
Right. So when will you when will be your final exam?
I think it's gonna be close to December, first week of December.
Okay. So we have only 1 month for the final exam, right?
Yes.
In which the whole syllabus will come.
Whole syllabus. Didn't I send you the syllabus?
The syllabus which you sent me, that was of this exam, the probability, the
Okay. I will send you the whole syllabus as well.
right.
Um,
Did you have a exam of mathematics before also? Before this exam, before today's exams? Last Sunday, did you have exam on mathematics? This is your first exam, right? Of mathematics.
Oh, you mean, but before today, did I have exam?
Yeah, on mathematics.
No.
When you were not studying with me. You had? On what topic?
I'm
Yeah,
sorry. What was the question again?
yeah, I'm asking that today you have an exam on mathematics on probability, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So, did you have exam last week also? Last week or last to last week?
Last week I did, but it was more of a chapter 1, the theory.
Okay, 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 okay.
So there was some question about mathematics. I missed it. I didn't get it. But because of I was reading some other stuff, so I did it okay, you know.
Okay.
But in terms of formula or something, this is the first week of doing the
So
test.
if we do the exercises of your book, I think it will help you in exam, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
So what type of
So when
what type
we,
of what type of questions do they give? Do they give objective questions or descriptive questions?
I think it's both.
It includes both.
Honestly, I think this professor is an Indian guy too. He's very
Oh,
tough.
okay.
Very tough.
That's very nice.
I think it's very tough. That's why he's watching the camera and everybody's like, we have to show we can't cheat anything.
That's nice.
I think he's a really tough guy.
Okay,
But
okay.
yeah. Oh my God. So I'm really nervous. Like I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. We'll see. We'll see. First
See,
exam I did okay, but it didn't really involve much calculation.
I understand. I understand.
So I'm gonna send you the syllabus.
Right. The full syllabus, as well as the
Full
syllabus, as well as the syllabus of coming exam, the next week exam, and the homework and the assignment.
exam, I don't know. I don't know exam.
No,
I
no
don't,
exam.
I
No,
don't,
I'm talking about the chapter which you have to study for the next exam.
so yeah. So I'm gonna send you by the module, right? Like I'm gonna send you full syllabus and then I'm
Okay.
gonna send you the homework. Did you
Right.
want me to send you a separate email or did you want me to
No,
combine everything?
you can combine everything. No, there's no problem.
Combine
In
everything.
case
Okay.
in case I won't understand, I will let you. In case there's something I won't be able to understand, then I will let you.
Okay. So yeah, because it's in between, I have to do another homework. So whatever you and I are doing is just the one part of the class.
Yeah. Yeah.
And because I have to write a paper or something like that, I don't know. That's another thing. But in between, like I need to really get this moving.
Right.
So I do want to understand the entire thing, but unfortunately, then I'm gonna be always behind because like test is coming up. So whatever that we can do in the best ability, that we're gonna have to make it happen.
Okay.
So when we study about the chapter, we first trying to understand the concept, right?
Right.
Let's say
Right.
let's say chapter 3. What is the key point of these things? And then we tackle some of the question based on that each topic,
Right. Right.
right? I think that's the best way.
Right. Right.
So okay.
So one thing. Um. Is it okay that uh, that do me payment every week? I will not take a every day class. I will take after every week. You will do the payment. I will let you know how many classes has happened, and you do the payment. Is it okay with you?
Oh, okay. So you don't want me to just send you as I go?
Like suppose from Monday to Sunday we have certain classes. We add all the classes, and you give me the payment for that. Is it
Oh,
okay for
okay.
you?
You rather do that?
Yeah, it is okay from my side. Are you okay with this thing?
Yeah, that's fine. So I did a 2 hours today, so that's 20,
Yeah.
right? So I make a note and then every week I'll just send you the one
I
time payment.
will also make an Excel sheet of all the classes which we are doing. you also start you also make an Excel sheet, and so that we will have a transparency in this thing, right?
Yeah.
And I will share my PayPal account soon with you, and this thing will be tackled in this way, right? It's okay, right?
Okay. So you rather have a one weekly payment instead of a each.
Yeah, that will be better, because to have every class, because I believe that we will go for a long time, so that would be better. I think it sounds okay to me. I hope it will be okay for you from your side also.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
Yeah,
fine.
because we never know, we don't know that how many classes will happen every day. Sometime it will happen 1 hour, sometimes 2 hours. So we will just make a Excel sheet of that thing, and we will calculate it at the end, and that's how we will have a payment.
Okay. Well, sounds like a plan.
Okay, okay, fine.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, thank you
so
so much.
anyhow, try to do your exam as best as possible. Don't get nervous. So today we didn't go in a right way, but I hope the next week we'll go in much with a much better way.
Okay. Sounds good. I will send you all my information within next half an hour.
Yeah, sure. But I will be sleeping. I will check when I will pick up. Right?
Okay, will do. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. It's very nice
All
meeting you.
right.
Right. You are very
Okay,
nice.
what's your how can I say your name?
My name is Nipun. Nipun. It sounds Nipun.
Nippon.
And I
Okay.
will say you. How will I uh, pronounce your name?
Jiwan. Jiwan.
Joan.
G is fine. G is fine.
Joan. Joan.
Yes.
Okay. You are
Yes.
married or unmarried?
I'm not married.
How come you are although you didn't marry? I mean, how this thing
Me?
happened? I
Oh,
mean, you
I
are.
think boys are headache.
Oh, okay. That's very nice. No problem.
Boys are headache, you know. So now I'm not married, but I do
Okay.
have a boyfriend.
Okay.
I do have a boyfriend, but
I think that getting married is not not so much compulsion in USA. Like in India, getting married with
oh yeah.
30 within 30 is very much compulsory here. It's like this like
Yeah.
a
Even Korea, I think that many people like, why are you married? Why aren't you married?
yeah.
But here in the US, basically, like, do what you want. But honestly, when I was younger, I was married one time, like 1 year. I was married 1 year.
Okay.
When I was like 20,
Okay.
20
Okay.
years old, I was married
At,
briefly.
at that time you were in Korea, right? Or you
No,
came to
I was
USA?
already here. I was already here.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was already here.
Okay.
Um, but
So
obviously
that
that did not go well with the American guy.
okay. Okay.
But it did not go well.
I
And
understand. Yeah.
and then after that, like, I don't want to be married.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. That's okay. Yeah, that's a personal choice. But I just felt like asking you, because my wife actually asked me that, so I felt like, okay, I will ask. So it's just a
So
general
so
it's a general question, just a normal question I asked. I hope
no, yeah, yeah. It's not rude, because I understand, even though I'm an American, but I was born in Korea. I don't
right,
have a Korean citizenship,
right,
but I spend more time in the US,
right,
at this point. But I understand the culture's background, right? People asking for age, are you married or not married? Those are not really a rude question. But Americans maybe see it as a somewhat rude.
acha.
Like,
So
what do you care about it? But I don't really care. I don't care about that kind of stuff, because I know the culture, even though India and the Korea will have a much differences. We somewhat, we're Asian, so we have a similar mindset in a way,
right, right.
are you Hindu?
Yes, I am Hindi.
Oh, okay. But I'm a Buddhist. My father is also has a temple in Korea.
Okay, that's so
um
nice.
so but Buddhism isn't it from India?
Yeah, Dalai Lama is, I think, in India.
Dalai Lama, no, he's in Tibet. He's in like
No,
Tibet.
he's
But
Tibet, but he lives in India.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, he lives in India. He lives in Mount Abu. He
Oh,
has a
can I
he has
can
a
I
he has a big
can I meet him?
I don't know. I mean, it's beating so easy. But as far as I know, Dalai Lama actually he travels from one place to many places because when China had a problem with Tibet, then most of
Oh,
the
I
Tibetan
see.
came to India actually. So Dalai Lama was also here. So there is a very big colony in Mount Abu in India where Tibetans are living. Lots of Tibetans are living. So we have lots of monasteries are also there of Buddhism there, and even in
No.
India, many people follow Buddhism. Even I, because India is a very liberal towards spirituality. We read all at least Hindus I can say that we read all types of all the cultures. I mean, Hinduism definitely we will read, but we also accept Buddhism also because Buddhism and Hinduism are very much related to each other. I
Yeah,
feel.
very similar. And I think that the Buddhism also is originated from India.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. So
yeah,
see,
so
basically, actually, Hinduism is a very old culture. It came from uh, even lakhs of years before it started. Lots of sages used to be there. So from there, Hinduism came. Their scriptures like Upanishad and many different scriptures came from Hinduism. And the best part is this that um, it has everything. I mean, if you want to understand God through devotion, there is a way, and that is known as bhakti yoga or devotional path. If you want to understand through knowledge, there is a way to do that. If you want to understand through action, so there is a way. So all the ways are explained in Hinduism, and it's so in Buddhism. I found that there are very great science involved in Buddhism also. So definitely it's a very um, there are lots of knowledge in Buddhism also. So
yeah.
we really respect Buddhism a lot.
So yeah, I mean, I grew up in Buddhism. My father is very much into it. So after he retired,
Right.
he actually opened up a temple, you know. So
Okay.
that has been his life.
In
Um,
Korea,
in
right?
Korea, yeah, Korea is actually very Christian culture, but
Right.
our culture is really heavily connected to
Okay.
Buddhism
Okay.
also. So a lot of people have a go to Buddhist temple, things like that. So it's so many Christians, but so is so many Buddhist temples. Buddhism is very important part of Korean culture too.
Okay.
So
Okay.
so my father has a temple. Me living in the US for a long time, I don't really have a whole lot of knowledge of a Buddhism per se. But I really appreciate the religions after living in the US for so long and how crazy this place it can be.
Right.
Um, so I don't know. Hopefully, when I get a little older, like maybe next 10, 15 years, maybe I'm gonna go back and stay in my father's temple, and just to pray and just spend
See,
some time.
I tell you that um, the methods of meditations which are taught in Buddhism,
Meditation?
they are meditation techniques which are being given in Buddhism. They are very peaceful in nature, and actually
Yes, yes.
actually when you experience these meditation outcomes, you will really feel lots of peace from inside. And once you start getting that level of peace, you will not find any interest in worldly things because they are they take you to very high level. I mean, so Buddhism and these meditation are very important for our lives, and especially when the life when our lifestyle is so fast, then definitely such things are very important also. So I
Yeah.
think that your idea to go back to Korea and get involved into these things is very good. And
I
I also suggested that then don't wait for 10 years. Try to implement these things in presently also, because this will help
oh
you.
yeah.
This will help you a lot. So,
Oh, absolutely. Thank you so much because as you see my hair, I'm sick.
Yeah, I saw your picture in that picture, the picture of your WhatsApp, the DP of your WhatsApp. You have a very
Ah,
long
okay.
hair. You have a very
Oh
long hair.
yeah.
Yeah, what happened
Yeah,
actually? Yeah,
I
you
have
had a
a
fever? Fever?
I have a cancer.
Oh,
Um,
oh my God.
um, this is my second time. So so I don't know, it's been difficult. I'm still recovering from surgery and treatment. I'm still on treatment.
Okay. How it happened?
So breast cancer,
Oh my God.
breast cancer.
Okay.
So it happened 3 years ago,
Okay.
2018.
Right.
Uh, and then you know that when you are 40 years old, they go to mammogram first time. It was
Right.
my first time. They told me I have a cancer.
Yeah. You're a very
So I
strong
did.
person. I really appreciate you. I mean, after listening this thing from you, I really started appreciating. I mean, the way you are struggling yourself is to still keeping a tempo of studying and all those things were working is really very good job. I mean,
Thank you
you're,
so much.
you're,
Thank you so much. I've been so depressed. I've been crying every day, but I
okay.
realized that I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. So I just feel like Nipun, let me tell you one thing. I just feel like, what am I doing in my age going back to school, But I was afraid that, is this all I'm gonna be when I die? You know?
Okay.
I want to give
What doctors are saying, वैसे presently how I mean uh,
um um
how your
they don't
treatment is.
know.
Okay.
They don't, so I have to be on this therapy for a long time.
Okay.
Uh but what happened was, in first time 2018, I was diagnosed, I had a surgery, had a treatment and everything. But
Okay.
within 1 year and a half, it came back,
Oh my God.
which is last year. So
Okay.
everybody was shocked.
Right.
Everybody was shocked. And basically, they don't know. So I did another surgery. I got rid of both of my breasts.
Okay.
I did surgery. I did another radiation. I did
Okay.
all the therapy possible, but I have to be
Right.
on a medication. I have to do monthly injection on my stomach and all the stuff. So I'm keep on doing, but they could not tell me my survival rate. They tell you, what is it? Okay, it's a probability. They don't have a probability for me.
Yeah. Okay.
60%, 20%. They don't have a data for me. So here I am. But I just feel like, wow, even if they in the beginning, it was an early stage, and you're gonna leave 90 some percent.
Right.
It doesn't matter if they give me a number, because unexpected happened. Cancer came back so quickly. So number really didn't matter to me anymore, you know?
Right. Right.
So,
I really feel bad.
I'm just,
I'm really feeling bad. Actually, I didn't know this thing, but I really appreciate. I mean, how you are dealing with this problem, and I really pray for you that everything will go fine for you. And
thank you so much.
yeah,
So
I actually
you're
feeling
helping.
bad actually. I'm
No,
really
don't feel
feeling.
bad. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Because I'm gonna hope that I'm gonna do well in this class, or I'm just praying I'm gonna pass this class. Oh my God, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
pass this
yeah, yeah.
class.
Yes, you focus properly in everything you are doing. You live your life as best as possible. And I
Yeah,
always believe that when you are living, uh, when you are living so as good as possible, your life, the God will always help, because
yeah.
God helps those who, as they say that who are strong from inside, not the weak people. So you are a strong person, and definitely God will definitely help in everything
Thank you
you
so
do.
much, because I need to be strong I have to finish school so I can go to India to visit you, and
Definitely. Yeah,
I
yeah.
need to travel
I really
somewhere
wish
else.
that we will meet sometime. We will have a food together. I, you, and my wife will together. We will have a food together, and
Oh my God.
we
Yeah,
will go.
I would
Yeah,
love to.
we will go to different places of India also. I will
Oh my God.
also
Thank you.
accompany you. Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
I would love to do that. So we have to think about that, right?
yeah.
So
Sure, sure. Definitely. Yeah, yes,
we'll
yes. We
plan
will
to
do it.
do that. I know it is super late for you, so I want you to get some rest. So we will I'm gonna send you some stuff today, and then
Right,
we'll get together on Tuesday, my
right,
time, and then probably Thursday or Saturday or whatever. We'll plan it accordingly. Okay.
right, right, right. Yes, we will do it. Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. Get some rest. Sorry,
Yeah,
it took
yeah.
so
No,
long.
actually, now I am feeling very more connected to you. I feel more friendly and more. I feel that we belong to each other. That's why I'm very happy to attend.
Oh, thank you. And I
Yes.
think you're really, really wonderful. Like just you're a really nice guy. You're a really nice guy.
So are
So
you. So are
that's why
you.
I wanted to work with you. Just because you weren't just you were sincere. You know, I just felt like you're a really sincere person. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Thank you.
I think
Thank
it's a great thing. So
Yeah, I am very happy that it's a. I mean, probably it is destined that we should meet. It is very good that we meet. The study is a different matter, but we have become a good friends also. And
oh, absolutely.
yeah,
Even after this, we keep in touch. You know, no
yeah,
problem.
yes, yeah,
So if you ever come this way, you know, we get together, no problem.
yeah. And sometime
Okay.
if I and my wife will come to USA, please make us visit
Yeah.
also. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Come visit. Come visit. Stay with us.
Yeah, sure, sure,
Okay.
sure, definitely. Yeah, yes, yes.
Alrighty. So you
Oh,
have a good night and I'll talk to you soon.
yeah, sure, sure. You should send me your assignment, right?
Huh?
You send me your assignments and the other stuff.
I
I
will. I will.
yeah,
I will send it to you in half an hour.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Have a good
Bye.
night.
Bye. Good day.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.